They said there's a little echo,
You can
but
hear our
hey,
voices
yeah,
fine. The sound just echo.
yeah, there's a little echo, but
All
they said we're good. So let's keep it moving.
all right. Well, shall we begin?
Absolutely.
All, all right. Well, good morning, everyone. We have a beautiful sunny morning, a bit April day, but that's not unusual for us. This is Cheryl McHenry from WHIOT to be here again to host the Big Thanks for the United Way of the Greater Dayton area. I'm so virtual event with so many people who invest their time, their talent, and treasure. As all of you know, it takes a tremendous amount of support from our community to make a positive change. Your support, thousands of local individuals and families received the unique to get back on their feet. It's clear that creating solutions to poverty is more one organization job. We are stronger together. So we thank you. I am pleased to introduce my good friend and United Way President and CEO. Take it away.
Thank you, Cheryl. We've done this many times, and it's always a pleasure to be on a stage or on a virtual meeting with you. So thank you for what you've done and what you continue to do for this most important event for us every year. I would also like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, this is not something we could do in any form or fashion. So let me pause here and say thank you very much to CareSource, Kettering Health, WHIO, the Wilderness Agency, and Wright Pack Credit Union. Thank you very much, because you are the ones who are making this possible this morning. I would also like to thank some of our staff and board of directors and volunteer committee members. United Way has an amazing team of people who work hard to improve the greater Dayton area. And this year, they aligned, collaborated, and united in ways that help move us forward as a caring community. And that's not unusual. This happens all the time. But many of these volunteer committee members, board members, and organizations rarely get the recognition they deserve. And most of them never know how many lives have been touched by their generosity. We are proud to recognize their impact, and it is my pleasure to present the first award today. The Excellence in Philanthropy Award was created to recognize an outstanding organization that has done above and beyond over the past year. The organization is a leader in our community and was an early sponsor of United Way's Prosperity Digital Marketplace. They serve on many of the same boards and committees as United Way, truly support the Strong Families Initiative, and I'm proud to present the Excellence in Philanthropy Award to RTA. And now I'm going to turn it over to our volunteer presenters for that award.
Good morning, I'm Brent Lewis. I'm the Director of Greene County Family and Children First. I'm on the board for United Way of Greater Dayton area, and I'm also the Advisory Board Chair for Greene County for United Way. Today, I'm presenting the Collaborative Impact Award. This award recognizes an agency's collaborative efforts to make positive changes in our community. This organization works to alleviate hunger in our community through a network of kitchens, pantries, shelters, and new online initiatives. This organization works to make food accessible to everyone in our community. For their work to ensure every neighbor in our community has access to healthy food, it is my pleasure to present the Collaborative Impact Award to the Dayton Food Bank.
My name is Brian Martin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission. I've been a longtime donor to United Way, Greater Dayton area. I currently serve on its board of directors. Today I'm here to recognize our Fundraiser of the Year award. The person that has won this award has been a long-time contributor and volunteer in United Way, Greater Dayton. He never says no. He's very impassioned about the causes. He has been a champion of our Day to Dream event, which provided 50 beds to local children. He advocated extensively for VetsLink 211, which connects veterans to the resources that they need. While his current role is on our board of directors, he has been active with United Way Greater Dayton area for many years. This person is truly passionate for the work that we do and the people that we serve in the Greater Dayton area. I couldn't be happier to award the Fundraiser of the Year to our board chairperson, Rafi Rodriguez.
Hi, I'm Richard Kaiser. I serve on the Donor Relations Council for United Way. I'm also the founder of Wilderness Agency. We partner with United Way on several marketing projects, and our team is proud to share the stories of United Way with our community at large. Today it is my pleasure to present the Volunteer Award for Montgomery County. This award recognizes an individual who has a long history of volunteering with the United Way. This year's recipient has played a critical role in the workplace giving campaign at Avery Dennison throughout his career. He is actively encouraging others to give back to our community and participates in the annual Day of Giving. His commitment to our community and the mission of United Way has continued into retirement. He plays an active role in the Community Impact Council. He volunteers his time to work with staff to help answer questions, participating in tours to see firsthand the impacts that his generous efforts have had in our local community, and is a much-needed voice of support throughout the region. His dedication to this organization represents the best of all of us and sets an example that all of us should strive towards. Without further ado, I am pleased to present the award for Volunteer of the Year for Montgomery County to Bob Glavin.
Hi, I'm Terry Graves Streeter. I'm the superintendent of the Greene County Educational Service Center. For United Way, I serve on the Greene County Advisory Board as their vice chair, and I'm also on the Strong Families Committee. Last year when I received this award from United Way, I was so honored and so surprised that it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient. The person being recognized this year as the Greene County Volunteer of the Year is the CEO of a top-rated business in the Dayton area. The recipient cares deeply about his community and supports causes around veterans, education, and poverty alleviation. He is a member of the Greene County Advisory Board and is a co-chair of the Donor Relations Council. Additionally, he translates literature for United Way so that they can reach a greater audience. I am very pleased to announce Raul Sierra as the Greene County Volunteer of the Year.
Hello, I am Leslie Collins, a former member of the Preble County United Way Advisory Board and last year's Preble County Volunteer of the Year. I have known and worked with this year's Preble County Volunteer of the Year in several different capacities over many years, and I am more than honored to be able to present her this year's award. This person gives 100% to any endeavor she takes on, and her agency and her clients are so much the better for us having her here in Preble County, as we all are. We all give a big thank you to this individual for her community involvement and going above and beyond working with all of the area's nonprofit organizations and to help meet the needs of those less fortunate here in Preble County. She shares not only her compassion, but her knowledge freely with every one of us to make sure that our residents are receiving the best care possible. The 2022 Preble County Volunteer of the Year is Miss Amy Raines. Congratulations, Amy.
Tom Maltby, I think you're on.
I am.
Choose
Thank you
here
ver-
that are being worked on, but you
Well, things happen. So we're going to keep moving. And at this point in time, I want to recognize a couple of individuals that certainly had a significant impact on our COVID relief response this year. As you know, this program was set up almost over a couple of years ago by the mayor of the city of Dayton, Mayor Whaley. And United Way was asked to facilitate it, and we pulled together a whole host of people who could give us real-time information about how we were being impacted by COVID. And the cast of those presenters over an 83-week period was phenomenal. And they were all outstanding, but there were two that really impressed us a lot. And these two individuals represent government. And we know that our government is important and it really needs to work, and everybody in government needs to work together, and especially when we have a pandemic. So there were two individuals who joined our call, and I want to recognize them for their outstanding work in terms of bringing information to the community about COVID and taking information back to our national government that they learned on our call about COVID. And these two individuals that I want to recognize today on behalf of the United Way team and all the participants who were involved in the COVID release response calls over 83 weeks are Mike Brown from Mike King from Senator Brown's office, and Sam Bain from Senator Portman's office. These two individuals were phenomenal. So, you know, we've got two sides of the aisles in our Senate and in our Congress, but they really worked collaboratively. They shared information. There was no disagreement. Everybody was in sync in terms of where we're going and what we're doing. And they just brought a sense of, I think, collaboration and clarity and exchange of information that was unprecedented in my experience at United Way. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate your senators for allowing you the time to spend 83 consecutive weeks with us during this process, and we absolutely applaud you for your service.
Thank you, Tom. United Way, of course, is more than a movement of people and organizations on a mission to create positive change. And our donations to the United Way go beyond meeting immediate needs to confront issues that their human trafficking victim, Isabel, came to the shelter without any belongings or identification, connected with assistance, law enforcement, and legal services. Because of you, looking toward her future and better knows how to prioritize her safety and well-being. Contributions of many people like you who are willing to support our efforts and work towards SOMS. And now we take a look at those individuals and organizations who have gone above.
Hi, I'm Evan Cloth with Glass House Realty Group and also sit on the board of directors here at the United Way of Greater Dayton Area. I am here today to present the Future of Philanthropy Award. This award is presented in recognition of someone who demonstrates a positive can-do attitude and has a passion for United Way's mission of uplifting our neighbors. She is always ready to assist when able as chair of our Donor Relations Council, encouraging others to get involved and making it known that every donation has an impact. She is a longtime supporter of United Way, volunteering as well as donating throughout her entire career. She recently joined our board and has already stepped up, leading by example and advocating for our community. She generously gives of her time for other causes in the community, such as the Greater Dayton Realists and the NAACP. I'm extremely happy to present the Future of Philanthropy Award to Kenya Taylor.
Hi, my name is Marcia Knox, and I'm representing the Dayton Miami Valley AFL-CIO. Our Executive Director, Diane Walsh, along with Tom Ritchie, President of the Dayton Miami Valley AFL-CIO, they both sit on the Board of Directors for the United Way. This year's winner is a labor union that represents thousands of members across Montgomery, Preble, and Greene County. They are a backbone of our community, and they're integral to the success of United Way. They always answer our call for help. Many of the members are essential workers. They make sure that the communities run smoothly and to keep citizens safe. It is an honor for me to present this year's award for outstanding performance in labor to AFSCME Local 101. Congratulations to Kelly Yaney, President of Local 101, and Vice President Podesta Calhoun, and retired President Ann Sulfridge. Thank you all for a stellar job. I am so proud of all of you.
Hi, I am Rafi Rodriguez, Chairman of the Board of the United Way of the Greater Dayton Area. it is my pleasure to present the Humanitarian Award of the Year. And this award is presented to individuals who mobilize the community to provide beds for children so they could have a safe and comfortable bed to sleep on. Many children in our community sleep on the floor, on chairs, and in many cases with other family members, leading to inadequate sleep and in many cases, low performance in schools. The Day to Dream event provides beds to children so they could have a really comfortable bed of their own and have a restful sleep. It's very rewarding to see the kids' smiles on their faces when they get their own bed with sheets, their own pajamas, a book, and a stuffed animal. For many, it is the first time where they own something as simple as a bed where they could call their own. It is my distinct pleasure to present this year's Humanitarian Award to the Claiborne family. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Kenya Taylor with KeyBank. I am the Donor Relations Council Chair for the United Way of Greater Dayton. Today I present the Best Kept Secret Award. This award is presented to an individual that goes above and beyond when it comes to offering help. He gives generously of both his time and talent as Marketing Chair of the Donor Relations Council, donating tools needed to promote United Way programs, events, and resources. He works hard to improve the Miami Valley each and every day. He also mentors students at Wright State, and he's an active volunteer with the Boy Scouts. Serving with him on the Donor Relations Council, I have seen his passion and commitment firsthand. This is why I'm pleased to present the Best Kept Secret Award to Mr. Richard Kaiser of Wilderness Agency.
Okay, I think it's back to me again. Those were phenomenal and outstanding awards for some very deserving citizens. Now I'd like to present the CEO's Award for Leadership Impact. Every year, I'm honored with the opportunity to choose from a number of people in our organization for the work that they have done to help move us forward. And there are two special individuals that I want to recognize today. I'm going to just tell you about them in the order that they will be recognized, and then I'll let you know who they are. One of them has a lot to do with what we did with our COVID relief response. Those 83 meetings, I did not touch them. I turned on my computer and I facilitated them. But all of the work for those meetings were done by my executive assistant. She set them up, she took the minutes, she sent out the invitations, she responded to issues and questions that came up relative to information requests. She did it all. All I did was turned on my computer and facilitated a meeting. And I definitely want to let her know how much, not just me, but the entire community of those who participated in this really appreciate Natalia Glodfelter. The second individual, and this is unusual, but I had to do this year because there were so many big and great things occurring in our organization that I want to recognize is an individual who really helped us to reorganize ourselves through COVID. This person was a superstar. We had a lot to do. We had to become virtual. We had to learn how to work differently. We had to teach our employees how to do that. We had to equip them to be remote. We had to do a lot of things that we've never done before. We had to rearrange our office. We had to reduce our space. We did a lot of things, but our HR director for HR and administration really helped us to accomplish this. So the second recipient of this award today is going to be Tiffany Rubin. So Natalia and Tiffany, congratulations. We've gone through some tough times over the past couple of years, but with your help and your impact, we made it. Thank you very much.
Yes, congratulations again to all of you. You make such a big difference in our community. You know, workplaces come in all shapes and sizes of 10 or 1,000. Businesses throughout our community have demonstrated time at a creative mind and a passionate heart can generate thousands of dollars worth of support made a big difference to someone like Diane. Prior to COVID-19 shut visitor to the senior center. When the center was forced to close, she worried about being able. She was enrolled in the home delivered meals program where she received much more than just coloring books, word finds, puzzles, and a daily visit from a volunteer. Thrive, not just survive the pandemic. Diane says if it were not for the United Way, she would not have wanted to live until everything reopened. So no matter what size the organization, all of our gifts united move us toward our goal of creating a bus. We are proud to recognize the corporations that put their heart in community.
Hello, my name is Howard Krischer, President of Starco Incorporated. I'm here to present this year's Pinnacle Award for small organizations, those with less than 175 employees. This year's nominees demonstrated outstanding performance in their workplace campaign efforts with notable improvements over last year. All increased their overall results and have strong participation from employees. All provided corporate gifts and have strong leadership support, as well as dedicated and passionate employee campaign champions who coordinate all aspects of the campaign. Each have done this despite ongoing challenges presented by a second year of dealing with COVID-19 in our region. The nominees for the Pinnacle Award in the Small Organization category are SRC, Team Fishel, and ACCO. This year's winner increased the overall dollars raised by 17.5% and had a participation rate of 85%, a 17% increase over 2020. The company's strong support for United Way comes from both local and corporate leaders, and they created excitement for their campaign through ongoing communication, hosting a virtual kickoff, and offering popular incentives. It's my great pleasure to announce the 2021 Pinnacle winner for small organizations, Team Fishel.
Good morning. My name is Colleen Rasnack. I'm a production coach at PNC, a member of the Donor Relations Council at United Way of the Greater Dayton Area, and chair of the Leadership Committee. It's my great pleasure to present this year's Pinnacle Award for medium-sized organizations, which are organizations with 175 to 499 employees. Those nominated this year demonstrated outstanding performance in their workplace campaign efforts, with a significant improvement over the performance from 2020. This year's winner had a 37% increase in the total dollars raised, a 40% increase in participation, a 56% increase in leadership giving, which are gifts of $1,000 and above, and an increase of 6% in the average gift amount. The employee campaign champion and her team planned, communicated, and executed a great effort, creating excitement by offering incentives and providing information to employees who generously answered the call to donate. This approach, combined with the strong support from company leadership, proved to be highly successful. The 2021 nominees for the Pinnacle Award in the Medium Organization category are Oakwood City Schools, Verso, and Key Bank. And the winner is Verso. Congratulations.
Good morning and welcome to the 2022 United Way Big Thanks event. My name is Amy Lowry and I'm the Foundation Relations Manager here at CareSource. And I have the distinct pleasure of announcing the 2022 Pinnacle Award for Large Organization. This award was established to recognize organizations who go above and beyond in their workplace giving campaigns and in their support to United Way's work in building strong families. All of our nominees show true leadership through their community impact, their volunteer engagement, and philanthropic giving. And I want to personally congratulate and commend all of our nominees for their hard work and dedication throughout their giving campaigns. Your nominees are Premier, D-Max, and Henny Penny. And the winner of the 2022 Pinnacle Award for a large organization goes to Premier. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Mike Squire and I'm part of the community engagement team here at the City of Dayton. It is my honor to present this year's award for the Most Improved Campaign. This award is presented to a campaign that shows noticeable improvement in support and participation year over year. This year's winner is a longtime supporter of United Way. Despite the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, they increased support and participation through engaging leadership, holding special events, hosting United Way staff, and regularly communicating the importance of supporting our community. Under the leadership of Shelley Dickstein and with enthusiastic support from employee campaign champion John Reich and many city staff like Regina Wills, who hosts a special lunch every year for United Way, the campaign truly made a difference this year. Now, as a former United Way staff person, I have a special place in my heart for United Way. Now I'm a donor and an advocate, and it is truly my heartfelt honor to present this year's award for the Most Improved Campaign to the City of Dayton.
Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a very special individual for the President's Award for Excellence in Governance. United Way has about 24 individuals who assume the ultimate responsibility for making sure that United Way works according to the way it's supposed to. And they do a phenomenal job. These individuals on our board of directors have to be conscientious, cognizant of the rules, the regulations, and they really do help to keep us on track. There's an individual this year, though, that I would like to recognize for some outstanding work that was done. They are selfless, dedicated to the service of United Way of the Greater Dayton area. Being a member of our board of directors is both challenging and rewarding. And the decisions we make impact the lives of thousands of people living right here in our neighborhood. It is my pleasure to present the Award for Excellence in Governance to the chairperson of our Finance Committee, Mark Smith.
Okay, thank you, Tom. A moment. All right, United Way's work is constant and ever changing, but toward the same outcome. This outcome is not solely accomplished by businesses, but also businesses, many of the individual leaders and donors recognized here this morning. It takes many people who have the same vision as all of us to ensure the greater Dayton area is a benevolent place to call home. Together, we have achieved accomplishments large and small in need and impacted the lives of approximately 300,000 people. United Way's final and most important award, meant to recognize a true community significant impact in this beautiful place we call home.
Thank you, Cheryl. Now I would like to introduce the Smith Moore Award. This award was named for 2 past board member chairs and true community leaders, John Moore and Fred Smith. It was created to recognize a local leader who has individuals who contribute to the, I'm sorry, oops, didn't put my script. To make a difference in the quality of life in the Dayton area through sustained volunteer involvement, commitment, and vision. One look at this person's list of activities and volunteer work and the word retired does not come to mind. There are a few people who can say that they have had impact and this individual has had. The volunteerism, body of work he has had over the years is absolutely outstanding. Yet it is hard to find anyone more humble or committed to this community than this individual. He is passionate about the number of community issues, but particularly the disadvantaged, and ensures there is inclusion for all. It is my great pleasure to introduce our immediate past board chair, Dr. Paul Benson, and our partner in philanthropy, Mike Parks, to present the Smith Moore Award this year. Gentlemen.
Hello, my name is Paul Benson. I'm Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs at the University of Dayton, and immediate past board chair of United Way of the Greater Dayton Area. I'm joining you this morning to present a very important award from United Way to a distinguished leader of human services and community building in the Greater Dayton area. This is the Smith Moore Award. This award is named for John Moore and Fred Smith, 2 distinguished leaders in our community. It is one of the single most important awards that United Way conveys on a community leader. The individual that we're recognizing with this award this morning is an individual who often works behind the scenes, builds relationships, forges new connections across our community, and gets things done. He has been a transformational leader in so many ways in our community. He served as board chair and led virtually every committee in United Way of the Greater Dayton area. He also has been influential in developing a number of other community projects. He was instrumental in the creation of the Schuster Performing Arts Center, instrumental in the development of the Dayton Development Coalition. The individual I'm describing today walks the talk. He truly believes in the mission of United Way and has had profound influence on the quality of life across our community. I'm very proud to present the Smith Moore Award this morning to Ron Budzig.
It's my honor and privilege today to honor Ron Budzig with United Way's highest award, the Smith Moore Award for Community Service. There isn't a more deserving individual than Ron. Ron grew up in Pittsburgh. He developed a real strong work ethic growing up in Pittsburgh, came to Dayton to attend the University of Dayton and play football, and never left. And our community is blessed to have Ron in our community. His lifelong commitment touches all aspects of our community. Ron's been involved in a number of things, but include Project Self-Sufficiency, the Out-of-School Youth Task Force, the development of the Commission on Minority Inclusion. He's a founding trustee and board member of DECA, the Dayton Early College Academy. He's a founder of Learn to Earn, the first board chair for Learn to Earn. He's been a lifelong volunteer with the United Way. He's been involved with the formation at Goodwill of the Miami Valley Works. He's a founding member of the Institute for Livable and Equitable Communities, and the list goes on and on. He's a board member for Sinclair. The list is absolutely phenomenal. And there isn't a more deserving individual. A few weeks ago, I was at the Schuster, and I was at one of the shows for the Broadway series, and I was sitting there and ahead of time, and I looked around the Schuster Center, And there's a lot of individuals, obviously, that made the Schuster Center happen. But I think it's fair to say that the Schuster Center wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Ron Budzig. And we're so thankful to have Ron in this community. Most importantly, Ron is always a voice for those that are disenfranchised and need a voice. His commitment to lifting those that need a voice is just absolutely amazing. His commitment to equity is, we're just blessed to have Ron's advocacy for that in our community. So please join me in recognizing Ron and thanking Ron for all he does for our community. Thank you, Ron.
That was an awesome recognition of a phenomenal individual. A quick story, Cheryl. When I came to United Way, September 11, 2012, I made 2 phone calls. One was to John Moore and one was to Ron Budzig. And John was an advisor to anybody who asked him. And so I certainly did not fail to seek that opportunity. But I also asked Ron Budzig to coach me. Now, I used to do executive leadership coaching as a profession. I've coached many people, but you just know when you need some help. And Ron said, you set up the meetings, you tell me how often you want to do it, and we will meet. And for the first couple of years in my job, about once a month, Ron Budzig and I got together, and he really steered me in a way that I really think helped me to get my legs at United Way of the Greater Dayton area. So there are a lot of kudos that could go to Ron Budzig. He's a phenomenal individual, and we are absolutely grateful and happy that we could recognize him for all the phenomenal things he's done for our community. Well, Cheryl, I think we're at a point in time. And at this time, I'd like to say thank you to the 400 plus companies and organizations, along with the countless individuals who contribute to United Way. No matter how big or small, each and every one of you is important to us. Thank you for your support of our work and your commitment to improving the quality of life for everyone in the Greater Dayton area. This is someone very important that I would like to recognize at this time too. And she is, I should say, I am her co-host today, and that is Cheryl McHenry. Cheryl, at this time, I would typically go get a bouquet of flowers, walk them over to you, give you a hug, and thank you very much for your commitment and dedication to this event. But I will tell you, with no exaggeration, I can't do that in person, but they are being delivered. So thank you, Cheryl. We really appreciate everything that you've done and that you continue to do. It's been 13 years and you have been phenomenal. And as a result of that, you know, we really do appreciate your continued support. And we look forward to you sticking with us, Cheryl, for many more years to come. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. It's my pleasure, and I am so humbled to be in your presence and in the presence of you who participated in this event, been part of the United Way, who volunteered today, who've worked so hard. You're all an inspiration to me, and I'm so community in this event. I will take that hug the next time I see you, Tom, and I look forward to it. You know, while we sadly had to come together again virtually for this year's big 20th, United Way is hosting its Stronger Together concert, sponsored by Lovett Pavilion. And now I would like to introduce a special guest invitation.
Hi, this is Darren Bell of the Darren Bell Band. I am so excited to tell you about an event taking place May 20th, downtown Dayton at the Lovett Pavilion. The Darren Bell Band is going to play your favorites in funk, Motown, rock, blues, and jazz as we celebrate our Miami Valley community and the work United Way of the Greater Dayton area is doing to help area families become stronger and more stable. The Stronger Together concert takes place beginning at 5:45 with great music from our friends Ruth Scholar. My band, the Darren Bell Band, takes the stage at 7 o'clock p.m. and we plan to make this a real party. A heartfelt thank you to Kettering Health, presenting sponsor for the concert. Their generosity makes this free event possible. Do not miss this opportunity to groove with us and learn about and support United Way's new focus on creating more strong families in our community. So mark your calendars for Friday, May 20th, and head down to the Levitt for a night filled with music, food, drinks, and friendship, and lots of fun. I hope you will join me for a celebration of our wonderful and caring Dayton community. See you there.
We will see you there, Darren. Well, that is something to look forward to next month. Thanks, everybody, for joining us this morning. We will see everyone in person. Big thanks. Until then, keep doing the great work that you do. Thank you so much. Tom, if you want a final word, have at it.
Oh, I think you've said it, Cheryl. We just appreciate everybody being here, and next year we're going to be rubbing shoulders for real in this event. So thank you all very much.